All right, time for a look at weather and traffic for you right now on Breakfast Television. Let's go to the live eye first. Here's Frank. Morning, Frank.
Hey, Kev. Morning. I got a question for you. I want you to name that 80s show. You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. I'm going to give you it. Would you like some turkey?
Oh, yes. That is SCTV, Dr. Tung's 3D House of Pancakes.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Come on, give me something tough.
What? Give me something tough. Okay, I'll think about that. Throughout the morning, I'll think about that. We'll go back and try to think about different things that I can find here that relate to maybe an 80s show.
Okay.
How's that?
That sounds good.
Okay, but right now, Kev, I gotta check on the temperature. See, look, checking on the, well, weather-wise. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, let's see what we got in terms of your conditions this morning. We're having fun here because, you know, the weather lately hasn't just been that much fun. Today, we got another little feeling of winter that's working its way towards us. Watching right now some of that snow in southwestern Ontario moving its way into Brantford at this current time. That means Toronto, we're going to see some snow, not only some snow, but also some accumulation. That'll happen through the morning hours into the afternoon. Temperatures will be warm enough. We'll move over to a rain-snow mix, and then we'll melt all that snow and get rid of it. Through the afternoon as well, winds are going to be quite strong. Right now, we see a temperature of -2 this morning here in Toronto, the freezing mark over to Windsor. We got -4 over to Ottawa, -8 into Sudbury, and here you go for your next 3 days, and that is your next 7 days. This is how it looks. Daytime highs today of 4 degrees, but cold through the overnight down to -5. The weekend, we're going to see fairly good road conditions, some sunshine, but well below seasonal. We should be closer to 9. We'll have highs of +1 and 3 degrees. On Monday, flurries and then a rain snow mix into Tuesday. We'll warm 5 degrees Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And Thursday, some showers in the forecast. So road conditions a little bit later on during the morning commute could be impacted by this weather, Carrie.
All right, thanks. I got to say, that is so weird that you mentioned that SCTV skit. I kid you not, last night I was trying to find it online. I ended up getting lost in a sea of Schmeggy Brothers, which isn't a bad thing, but whew, that's just a little bit trippy. Okay, right now we have problems on a ramp that goes to the Gardiner. We can head over to that camera. This is the northbound Horner ramp to the eastbound Gardiner. It's just partially blocked, all due to this stalled truck that you see there. So it's really not slowing things down, but if you usually take that ramp, like this vehicle here, you're going to have to watch out for that because it's just right around the bend. The major routes, however, they're moving well for the most part. Just starting to see that volume building up towards the top of your screen. That's the southbound 404, starting to back up now as you approach Shepherd onto the 401 ramps. And as well, in town, still have problems along DuPont. It's closed off westbound, and this is from Bedford over to Davenport. That is all due to a broken water main. Let's look at your drive. Back to you, Mel.
Well, 5 weeks into the York University strike, and now members of CUPE 3903 will begin casting their e-ballots on the school's final offer today. Our Tammy Sutherland live right now at York University, and Tammy's gathering a whole lot of reaction throughout the morning as to what this vote will look like and what we can expect. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning, Melanie. We're getting reaction as well from the students who are standing in solidarity with CUPE Local 3903 members. They have now been here at the Senate chambers at York University for the past 14 days, so they're heading into their 3rd week of occupying this space in support of those striking members. Now, instead, York University has asked for a ratification vote, as you had mentioned, that will begin later this morning. And the students here say that they will remain here at the Senate chambers and will stand in solidarity, despite the fact that their school year is being impacted by the strike.
We find it pretty undemocratic and manipulative. We find this as another effort to try to actually bust the union and to try to end the strike in a way that is unethical and in a way that does not represent really the interests of the workers.
We'd have no idea what's going to happen, and summer courses are now being pushed back as well, so they don't start, they have a later date, so summer courses are also impacted.
Now, CUPE has requested that its members turn down this offer, saying that it's not noticeably different than the offer that they rejected earlier last month. Now, here at the Senate chambers itself, there are still about 35 students who are sleeping here overnight, as well as other students who are coming in throughout the day to show their support. And they say that they will stay here until their 4 demands are met, one of which is going back to the bargaining table without concessions. But for that ratification vote, it begins later this morning and will continue until Monday. Mel, I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Tammy. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story throughout the morning and through the day. More than 100 young professionals rolling out their sleeping bags and braving last night's chilly temperatures. This is all to support the Covenant House Sleep Out for the Homeless. Late night and an early morning as they got a glimpse of what it's like to be on the streets. Now, the event, aim to raise awareness as well as raise $425,000 to help homeless youth. Covenant House Toronto is Canada's largest agency aiding homeless youth. These events have raised more than $6 million over the past 6 years. This is the largest Sleep Out event in Covenant House Toronto's history. U.S. President Donald Trump speaking out for the first time about his alleged affair with porn star Stormy Daniels, flatly denying that he knew anything about the $130,000 payout for her silence.
Do you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels? And why did Michael Cohen make it if there was no truth to allegation?
You have to ask Michael Cohen. Michael's my attorney, and you'll have to ask Michael.
Do you know where he got the money to make that payment?
No, I don't know.
Now, the payment to Daniels was made by Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, in the month before the 2016 election. Until now, Trump has avoided questions on Daniels, though the White House has repeatedly said he denies there was a relationship.